55 minutes, apparently. What the hell's going on there? There's no 55, 57-minute countdown. Apologies for that, everyone. I took a little bit longer getting ready than I thought I was going to do. So welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. It's not meant to just go straight back round, is it? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I figured that, well, I don't know why. I don't know. The technology does technology, yeah? You got a 0 and then it ticked back over. I mean, I understand that, but normally it just says, let's go, and that's it. And it doesn't go back round. Obviously decided to do that tonight, so apologies for that. I've got no idea why. There must be some gremlin or something in the computer that's found its thing and decided that's what we're going to do, and it was maybe trying to frighten you all. I don't know, maybe it's trying to keep me on my toes, but yeah, apologies for my tardiness. Let's blame OBS, absolutely. Let's blame the new patch. Let's blame everyone. Blame whoever you want. I'm not fussed. Blame me. Who cares? We're here now, though. Obviously, I wasn't here on Wednesday. I was at a conference for work, so I wasn't here on Wednesday. But I did say we'd come back and we'd have some fun tonight. Season 3 starts tonight. Let's see, shall we? Pre-season looked very good. Pre-season looked worryingly good, and lots of green circles, which I'm led to believe are wins. And lots of them. So let's now see if the wins continue or whether, as we suspect, the patch is going to have ruined it all. And we're back into losing streak. Let's see, shall we? Welcome. Tuny, appreciate the prime, my friend. 5 months in, loving that. Thank you very much for the support. Is green good? Continuing the podcast debate. Good question, Rugio. Put in the chat. Is green good? Is red bad? We don't know. We genuinely don't know. It's one of those things. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Get players more angry. Get more players more up. Maybe they're too complacent. If they're too green, who knows? Merry T. Jameis, the Arsenal. Hope you're good. Welcome in. Green is happy. Red is angry. Society tells you that. And well, do we listen to society, George? That's the question. Green is good and red and white is very bad. Well, red and white is not very bad. Red and white is hopefully going to be the colours that we're going to be celebrating this weekend. But who knows? Green grapes are good. Red grapes are good. It's all fine. Kevin Mottram, TJ technology will never catch on, he says in YouTube. Agreed, Kevin. Eventually we'll just give up on it. You know what I mean? Paul Mortimer just finished season 2, promoted to the National League with AFC Totton. I'm not even sure where they are. We also need to do a rebuild with very little money. Well, we've all got very little money. We've got no money with Darlington. No money whatsoever. We've put our money into wages. We've recruited players. We have recruited players. We've got a squad. We maybe still need 1 or 2 players in on loan to flesh the squad out. It looks like we've got lots of players here. We haven't really. Is Lita back? Lita, unfortunately, Leroy Lita. Presumably you mean Leroy Lita and not the wrestling diva Lita. Lita, unfortunately, has retired, sadly, so he's no longer with us. Makes it sound like he's dead, doesn't it? We are trying to sell a few players on, so we're trying to sell Adam Campbell, which, you know, one of those things where it could help bring some money in terms of wages, try and get him out the books, off the books, try and move off Will Smith possibly as well. I mean, you know, he's a reasonable player, but he's not quite doing it for us at this moment in time. Plus, we reckon we can maybe get some cash for him also. Or if not, then again, get his wage off the books. And then Ben Brooks as well, we might try and move off. But problem with players that we don't want, they're also players that other teams don't want as well. So makes it a bit tricky. Y2 James, I reckon Diva Lita would certainly perk up the dressing room, mind you. She would be hurricanering everybody. Hopefully you're not making a misogynistic comment there, James. I'm sure you wouldn't. So this is where we're at then. We have already won a game. Look at this. We won all the preseason games, including a match against Oldham, who are League 2 now. Actual Football League Oldham. So we beat them 2-1. And then we beat Oxford City in the first match of the league. We've now got Peterborough Sports, Buxton, Tamworth, Merthyr, Marine, Scunthorpe. In terms of money, we are overspending on the wages, so that's going to be quite tricky. So that's going to be tough. And then a bit harsh taking on a team of Owls. I mean, sometimes, George, you can only beat what's put in front of you, and that match was played at an Owl Sanctuary. So we did what we had to do. Yeah. No one comes on a stream that sort of form. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's people looking into this in some sort of betting capacity and going, TJ, come on, what have you done? What have you done to get to that level? Don't worry. It will, as Tooney says, it's going to go spectacularly wrong. Of course it is. Of course it is. And if it doesn't, then I'm even more concerned. Is this AI? I think in a sense, Dan, we're all AI, really. I think it's quite possible. Let's go early doors, right? I've been reading up about this, what's it called? The EI Alpha or whatever, the comet or spaceship or whatever it is that's hurtling towards the Earth. I'm having a great time reading up about this. Brilliant. Evening Gaming Dan official, welcome. Nice to see you in. First time here. Hope you're good. George says the questionable TJ is up for the FIFA Peace Prize. I am up for it. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna have a great time. Sounds a bit Andrew Tate. What sounds Andrew Tate? Chris, nice to see you in, pal. Welcome in. Yeah, we've got a couple of positions that we still want to recruit for, probably on loan, to be honest. Because, as we said, their funds aren't really available unless we can get players out. But we shall see. Hopefully, in a sense, that there's part of me thinks that if the form goes south again, then we can stop doing 4-2-3-1, which I'd be very, very happy about. I'd be very happy about that. Or the name of the comet thing. Yeah, what's it called? I'm sure it's like E Alpha or something. EI or EI Alpha. Is that it? I don't know. What is that massive comet? There you go. What is the comet coming to Earth? 3i Atlas. God, I was miles off, wasn't I? I was miles off. What's wrong with 4-2-3-1? It's boring, Total FM. It's boring. It's vanilla. It's just so pedestrian. That's what's wrong with it. It has no imagination. E-I-E-I-O. That's the one, yeah. People are so desperate for it to be aliens, it's just a comet. I know, of course we're desperate for it to be aliens, Kevin. Could you imagine if it was the aliens? It'd be mint. I mean, obviously it would be the end of the world, but, you know, it would be class. I finally finished my one season wonder that Ben did on stream. I started 3 weeks ago with Alumina Action. Bless you. Almas. 1 season. Is that all you're doing? 1 season, is it? TJ doesn't like it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah, exactly. It's personal preference. You know? I don't like the Premier League. Lots of people do. But would you go to another planet knowing you can't come back to Earth? Oh, do you know what, George? Around about Christmas time, probably. Earth's not that good at the minute. Well, do you know what? Earth's probably the best planet I've lived on so far. I'll say that for it. Yeah. Is it the best planet in the universe? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It all gets a little bit like, you know, fucking, there's going to be too many aliens with, like, you know, alien flags. It's like, oh, we're the best planet in the universe, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, come on, man. Enough of your bloody Alpha Centauri. You know, putting carbon like halfway up there, you know, intergalactic lampposts. Evening, everybody, being a child. Evening, new people, by the way. Welcome in. We've got a strong start already. It's 4 p.m. on Sunday. Tony want to leave Earth. Not at all scampy. I'll be reveling in another Sunderland victory. If you want to look back to the last time Newcastle won a Premier League derby, you have to flick through, oh God, how long you have to flick through? Nearly 15 years worth of records to get to that level. So, yeah, some Newcastle fans weren't even born at that point. Yeah, and some Newcastle fans were Sunderland fans at that point as well. The Saudis hadn't even considered sports washing that part of the world at that point. Yeah. We start hard because TJ went to a Poxy conference. I know. Do you know what? I felt like I had to go there. And it was one of those things. We could have done this on Wednesday, but instead we had to delay it and delay it and delay it. And now it's here on Friday night. So we're going, right, let's go with comets and aliens. Yeah. If you bring in Fabio Barini on an emergency loan, you'll win. Do you know what? I think you're right, George. Barini's goal in the derby. Do you remember that one? Josie Altidore holds the ball up. Well, he thinks he holds it up. It's sort of hit off him a little bit. And then Barini runs on. Bang! Go on. Have a bit of that. Premier League years vintage. Shearer had hair. Yeah, Newcastle had Shearer. That's how long ago it was when Newcastle used to win games and derbies. In the background tonight, it says 33, controlling my nerves and trying not to be sick at the thought of Sunday. Honestly, I've been through, like, I'm on the roller coaster. I'm on. It's horrible, isn't it? Derby Day build-up is the worst. I just have to keep going with, do you know what? It'd be fine. Like, they don't want to play us. That's in my head. They don't want to play us, right? It'll be fine. Cats beat birds. Yes. Newcastle Sunderland derby prediction. Sunderland Newcastle derby prediction, I think you'll find, Tom. Sunderland 2, Newcastle 1. That's what I'm predicting. 42 bookings. And 1 horse punched from a Newcastle fan. I know, don't worry, we're getting out of the way, George. It's out of the way. It's out of the way. Am I a black cat? Yes. Yes. It's all out of the way, George. We can go back to aliens and comets and socks. Well, oh, do you know what? Let's talk about crumble. Let's talk about crumble tonight. Pear tree, pear crumble, decent. I'll tell you what I can even tell what I ate at the conference as well. I'm sure you'll be interested in that. And then we made what did we make tonight? We made a Nando's-ish tonight for tea. We had chicken thighs, which I put some peri peri seasoning on. Then we added some chips and Mrs. J, a bit of peri salt on there. I did a side portion of mac and cheese for me because I'm a fat so-so. And then we did corn on the cob. And it was very lovely. It was very, very nice. Mrs. J had some Nando's Pyrenees as well, which is quite nice. So we had that. That was good. We've got a match. Let's try and do a match, and then we can talk back about food. Crumble for people who can't make pastry. Crumble for people who have digestives in their pantry. There's that word again, pantry. And can just bash crumble on the top of fruit. Can't we do both? Do both what? What, talk about food and do this? I can only do one at a time, to be honest. And realistically, it's going to be talk about food because this is just in the background. Like, this Football Manager stuff is in the background. If you're here, anyone, if you're here brand new and you're here going, let's watch TJ play Football Manager and learn about Football Manager. Honestly, like, the next 3 hours, there'll be some Football Manager on in the background. Do you know, like, when you go over to a family member's and there's like the telly still on, and occasionally you'll try and just like sort of focus into what's actually on the TV, and you'll be like, oh, there's that thing's on that I wanted to watch, and then all that's happening is there's that 27 family members are talking about some shite for most of the afternoon. That's it. that is how you describe this stream. It's like being in a family member's house and the telly's on in the background. Probably like a, is it a low level? Do you know what? Probably about volume 8, because it wouldn't be on volume 9, because again we've spoken about the whole volume system. And if you're on odd numbers, then you're, oh god, yeah, we need to check your hard drive. So that's where it is. That's where we are. As Alice pointed out on the WFM show, we spent an hour on stream without mentioning FM. Oh yeah, easily. If we mention FM, it's usually by accident. Yeah, it's accidental. Calispira Jason, by the way, welcome in. Screw Barini, we need Andrew Tete. Yes, we do. We need Andrew Tete to start slipping down to Darlington levels, I reckon. That'd be pretty cool. Right, let's go with it. Let's go for... We're going to play Peterborough Sports with the same side we had against Oxford City. That won with our dirty, disgusting Devils formation of 4-2-3-1. Let's see what happens. First home match of the season, Peterborough Sports at home. Bradley De Jesus, Charlie Carter, Nathaniel Junior Brown, Shaq Colthurst. This is a chance to exact revenge. Honestly, we can do that all season. Get revenge, get revenge, get revenge, get revenge. Yeah, last year was a bit poor, wasn't it, really? We lost a lot of games last year. But look, we're currently in third after one match, so as far as I'm concerned, that is incredible. Incredible. If we're any lower than third at the end of this match, then, you know, normal service has been resumed. If you're here, you'll never get football facts or FM. Certainly not in the same sentence. You might get football opinion. You might get facts that may or may not be factual, or may not be related to football. In fact, probably not related to football. Football Manager will be merely mentioned as in, hey, have you checked out my podcast recently? That'll be it. Yeah, you have to use different volumes for different programs. You do, Oxlow. That's the thing, see? Sneaky TV producers, they get you, don't they? And then the adverts are always loud as well. Balls at the top. Aguiar pulls it through for Dawson. 9 minutes in. We've got us a goal. Joey Dawson. There's Gabby Large. Look at that. Drop the shoulder. Great ball through. The young Portuguese lad, Ricky Aguiar, in from York. And Joey Dawson, Scunthorpe's Celtic's finest. Taps home after 9 minutes. Come on, Darlow. Tuny says, we're here for biscuits, crisps, Americans are boring, slag Liverpool off, slag Newcastle, slag sports washing, pick for any of the above. All those, to be honest. We've got loads of time to get all them in. Don't worry. You also missed conspiracy theory. Great ball. Aguiar. Are we going to do it again? Gabby Large. Oh! Corey McKeown. Gabby Large picks up the assist. McKeown's right to have his arms out like that, just celebrating in front of the home fans. Like, come on. What a ball in. Nicely tucked away. (2-0) after 12 minutes. This is a question, Scolari. Festive sausage roll, yay or nay? I need more context. Where from? Where does a festive sausage roll? What makes it festive? Mrs. J and I had a conversation the other day, and we're both a fan of a festive bake from Greg's. Here comes O'Malley. Over the top. McKeown's away. He's got loads of space. He's got loads of space. Ricky Aguiar makes it 3. Oh. 20 minutes in. And it looks like 4-2-3-1 is still stupidly overpowered. Doesn't it? Disgustingly overpowered. This is why I hate it. It's boring. If we go 4-0 up in the first half, I'll be like, oh, really? Are we sure? This feels a bit silly. Any hooch on the go tonight? Oh, do you know what, Tuny? I would love to say yes, but I haven't had a drink in 3 weeks. O'Malley keeps it in. Aguiar. Oh! Oh, my word. What a goal that is. That's ridiculous. O'Malley somehow keeps the ball in play. And Aguiar's got all the time in the world to pick his spot and dinks it up over the goalkeeper. It's too easy. It's 4-0. We've played 25 minutes. This is crazy. 4 shots, 4 on target. We've got an XG of 1.14. And we're 4-0 up. Oh, keeps going for it. Dawson's dropped it. Ricky Abilage. Right, Gabby Larson scored as well now. Oh. Now do people understand why we don't like 4-2-3-1? We've sold our soul to the devil, Oxlow. Oh, God, it's horrible, isn't it? It's disgusting to watch. Oh, it's so unrealistic. It's so unrealistic. Like... And I've not got a single double roll either to like really, really like grind in. It's just... Do you know what? Like, why is that? Like, why am I sat here 5-0 up after half an hour upset? We've missed a shot. There you go. Normal service is resumed. Like, I shouldn't be sat being upset. Should I? There's Gabby Large having a go. Go on. I was saying boo earns. Now, Total, if you're new round here, we don't offer advice. There's no... You have to tap the sign. No backseating. Yeah. Believe it or not, we know what we're doing. Believe it or not. You can't sub peel off after 30 minutes because we're 5-0 up. I was in the co-op looking for a meal deal. They had a festive sausage roll as a snack, pork and cranberry. That's the bit we were talking about, right? Let's get back. Oh, hang on. What's all that? Right. This is the first time I've seen this. This is an update, isn't it? This is better. This is better. That makes it look like we've actually been at the match. Okay, well played. Well played, Sports Interactive. I'll take that. This is all right. This is much better. Yeah? Good. Stats in a Football Manager game. I know, Ruggiero. What's going on? Yeah? Jason says it's the game's fault. They gave us some dodgy matches, forced us to release the hated tactic. Yeah, well done for doing the bare minimum. Look, I'm just doing what any good content creator would do, Jord, and reacting, because that's what everyone does in it in the Football Manager space. They react, do reaction videos. Evening, Lord. Welcome in, pal. Appreciate the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're good. You join us at a very, very bizarre moment in our lives, because we are 5-0 up at half time, which is there you go, George, done it for you. Also, you can have this one. I've got loads of those. Or do that as well. This is not normal scorelines. It's not. This is not normal scorelines, but this is also not a normal Football Manager stream. So welcome. Flying start of the season after playoff final, heartbreaking season 2. See? They all see flying starts. We've had a flying start as well. We are 5-0 up at half time. And I'll be honest, I think we look good for it. Noria Ken, good to be back in. Seems like my input the night has paid off. Not at all, Noria. I should save Scum for a more realistic score. Yeah, I think so. I think we need to go back to go into not 4-2-3-1. You're in good shape. Lord hates Peterborough Sports. Well, there you go. We can hate on Peterborough Sports. Oh, headed over the bar. Oh, almost. The comeback was almost on there, wasn't it? It was so close. So close. Is everyone here just to tune in to watch me lose? Yeah, pretty much. Total, yeah. Yeah, this is not one of those streams where we sit and watch me win. Like, that's boring. Everyone can do that. Like, I can sit and win all the time if I want to, but there's nothing entertaining about that. So it's all about creating a story and actually trying to have some fun with the game, which some people don't seem to understand. Yeah. And we talk a lot of bollocks as well. Yeah, exactly. Lots and lots of sweaty bollocks talk. So back on the sausage roll. Good point, actually. I almost forgot about the sausage roll. So I have to scroll back up again. So pork and cranberry on the sausage roll. Do you know what? I'm fine with pork and cranberry sausage roll. I like it. Joey Dawson's through. Oh, he's missed. All right, get him off. Get him off. Ref. Lionel. Make a change. Yeah. For some people, winning is fun. Yeah, for some people, Oxlow, yeah. No one round here, though, I don't think. Certainly not watching. Like, if people might like winning in their own saves. What a goal that is, by the way. What a strike. You know, I'm not even fussed about conceding there. That's brilliant. What a strike. That's a great goal. Noria, I think I accidentally got banned the other night. No, you didn't get accidentally banned. You got deliberately banned the other night. Because you were being a little bit of a tit. So, we're all here for the bollocks. Absolutely we are. The wins here are sweeter. Yeah, I feel like we feel like we've earned the wins here. Yeah. This is conclusive proof. We can just look at sliding tackles in the match engine now. You know, we feel like we could do this and do 4-2-3-1 and blah blah blah, and it's boring. You know. Or we could really try and learn something about the game and try and like look at other tactics, look at other formations, look at other styles, and you know, I don't want to give you too much information because I don't know whether I'm going to do it or not. But I've started a little cheeky offline save, believe it or not. There's Gabby Large. And it might be a thing, it might not be a thing. I don't know. But I've been playing around with a 3-4-3. I quite like that. That could be a thing, and then I end up sort of defending in a 5. So that's what the kids say, innit? So we win the Romanian League 2 6 months ago. Glory. That's all the glory. Exactly. We were there. We all saw it. We all saw it. It was definitely a thing. Noria, trying to help. You didn't seem to be doing well. I was fresh of a Champions League win. I'm getting the grasp of it now. Noria, you're going to get banned again. Right? Because you obviously... you're doing very, very well as a troll, I must admit. The cross in. Jesse Nelson. There we go. 6-1. See? I like as well that there's lots of people saying that their tactics have been nuked after the patch. They've still not bothered to try and do 4-2-3-1 over that and nuke that. I feel like we ripped the tactic up and start again now. This is, I think we've proven a point that we could win the league. Yeah. Oh, Llama's in the house. There we go. Evening, Llama. How are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Llama, I must admit, I was in between meetings this afternoon while I was watching your stream. What happened? Did you get sacked in Norway? Tell us the news. Tell us the news. 6-1 here, by the way. Darlington versus Peterborough Sports. I don't know if you can see it or not, but Darlington are top of the league. Oh, it's a long way down from here, isn't it? It's a long way down from here. Played 2, won 2, scored 8, conceded 1, and it was a belter. I'm getting a nosebleed. I really am. Just watch Stinger and taking inspiration from him. Strikerless tactics. Oh, God, what? I thought 4-2-3-1 was the Devils' formation. I didn't realise that Stinger was doing dirty strikerless as well. Oh. My word. Not sacked, survived. Tease the new stream. Are we going to give the players a day off? Nope, because it's a bug. We don't want them to do that. Gabby Large scored. Gabby Large can go all the way to the top. He can literally go to the Football League if he wants. Gabby Large, Darlington's youngest ever goal scorer. There we go, 2 out of 2. Don't self-sabotage if we're playing a 4-2-3-1. Strikerless is the new cheat code. Oh, is it? Oh, dear. There was a hot fix yesterday that's fixed the giving them a rest bug. Oh, but you know what? Again, though, when I first saw and heard about that bug, my initial reaction was, it serves people right for the whole, like, giving everyone a rest thing. Because, again, it's just gamifying, innit? So I was like, well, you know what? If that's the situation, that's fine. But yeah, if it's fixed, then fair enough. Remember, you've signed some belters. That could also be why you're top of the league. I mean, there is that as well. Yeah. That is true. But it feels weird though, Llama. That's the problem. And you try to self-sabotage as well. I mean, my therapist would say I'm a bit of a self-saboteur as well. So, yeah, maybe I need to look into that a little bit, don't I? You're like, but TJ, why won't you allow yourself to be happy? Interesting. Interesting question. It's an interesting question. All right. Gabby Large, youngest ever goal scorer at the club. To be clear, the hotfix is only on the Steam beta track. Well, right. Do you know what? I don't rest players, so it's not going to be an issue for us. Okay, these players have got to go to work, right? Yeah, to go to work, and then they've got to come and play for Darlington and try their best for Darlington, and then they've got to go back to work and repeat. They're not getting time off, right? I don't pay them for time off because what are they going to do? They're going to go to their normal jobs. So it's not like they're getting time off, is it? So therefore, no time off. Makes complete sense. I get it. Can't bring myself to gegenpress. Feels like giving in. The game is miserable for you. Do you know what? I hate that. I hate that, Llama. Like, I've got wing play on at the minute, so I'm not gegging at all. And I refuse to geggen. And I'm balanced, so I'm not overly aggressive as well, right? But I don't like the fact that there's this. This is not for me. This doesn't feel right. You know? Resting players is utter woke nonsense. Agreed, Aaron. Absolutely agreed. Yeah. TJ taking a Victorian approach to employment. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? I don't pay you to have days off. Come on. It's not the way we work around here. Yeah. I just feel as though there's more to the game. There's got to be more to the game than 4-2-3-1. There's got to be. Like, there has to be more to real football than 4-2-3-1. Surely there is. Yeah. Somewhere along the line there will be. Yeah. Now, what that looks like going forward, I don't know. But there must be. Can Leeds play right back? Technically. Is it season 1? No, this is season 3 total. Season 3. We may have ballsed up season 12 was season 1 was fine, right? Season 1 was fine. That we finished 12th. Season 2 was dreadful. We finished 19th. That was really bad. Season 3, hopefully we can do a bit more. We can do a bit better. Yeah? We've got Buxton at home. Hopefully, continue on the course. Make it 3 wins out of 3. That's what we'd like. Try and beat Joey Barton's Buxton. Same side as last time against Peterborough. So, we just go out and we give them what we can give them. That's my plan. That's my team talk. You know, 10 isn't even really part of that front 4 with the roles you've given him. It's really a 4-1-2-2-1 wide. Oh, that sounds better. That sounds more palatable, actually, Lama. Because the fact he's a channel, he's like a Mazzala, isn't he? He's not like quite a... Like, what is it they used to have? Like the AM on attack, AMC on attack behind, or the second striker behind. What would you do if a player retired from injury, kidnap them and put them on the field and tell them that to finish their contract? Yeah, probably. Or ring the insurance company and go, right, what do we do now? I'd probably take the payout, actually. And I'd also ring their other employer as well and ask if we can split the liability here, because if he's retired from us, does that mean he's retired from roofing as well? He should be. Virtue, good ball down the line. Aguiar can't chase it. All these fixes, and I want the sweeper to return. Oh, Keeney. Talking my language. Large over the top. I think Dawson's offside. Channel midfielder is the wimpiest of the number 10 roles. I smell no rat tactics here. I'd call out if I saw it. Thank you, Lama. I always love this bit on this song as well, because it sounds a little bit like the middle bridge from Rainbow. Lund, Virtue, Lund. Oh, nice ball back out to Cantral. Great cross in. McKeown getting himself back on side. O'Malley. And we're playing with an inverted wing back. That's totally like not a TJ thing. Large. Oh, deflects down Dawson. Oh, how we missed that? Yeah, so we've got a channel midfielder and an inverted forward. So technically those two players should get in their own way. Because you can't tell them which channels are running, can you? That's a good point, actually. I've ruined it. Oh, McKeown gives the ball away. Good challenge, Aguiar. We've won it back. We're getting the ball away. Lund down the line. McKeown. Oh. I mean this sincerely and with kindness. Your squad stank last season. Yeah, I agree. It was pretty poor, wasn't it? Like, which is bizarre because we thought we did well in recruitment, but I think ultimately it was a bunch of old players and players who we didn't quite think about when we bought them. We just went, oh, they're better than what we've got. And they weren't really. Great ball, great knockdown. Aguiar, McKeown, play the ball inside. Go on. It's Gabby Large. Dawson. Oh, what a goal that is. Offside. Oh, that was beautiful counter-attacking football. You were playing woeful youth players and showing loyalty to inherited players that weren't as good as the players you've brought in. The uptick in form is due to good scouting. Do you know what? I'll take that, Llama. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind. And I think you're right. There was a lot of loyalty to a lot of bad players. Great ball. McKeown's through. Keeper's off his line. Dawson, what a save. Even from Amsterdam. Welcome, Goodger. How are you, pal? Pleasure to see you and hope you're well. O'Malley back to Cameron. Thornton. Baptiste. I still can't believe we got Baptiste in. McKeown, look how much space he's got down the line again. Camillage at the back post. I feel like we've got McKeown and Dawson are getting a good partnership. Yes, you're right, Llama. I think O'Malley as well is finding a lot of balls down that flank for Dawson. For McKeown, sorry. I think what we need is we just need a little bit of luck in front of goal. Their goalkeeper's playing incredible. That's a big, big miss. Is that the Baptiste who played for Bolton? I don't know, to be honest. We'll have to have a look in the half-time. I think he played for Spurs, possibly. Or maybe it is, actually. Oh, Dawson intercepts. There we go. That'll do. Which way are we going? McKeown. Over the top. Ricky Aguiar's through. Dawson taps it home. Now we've broken the deadlock. Yeah, have fun, Noria. See you later, pal. McKeown over the top. Aguiar runs that gap. Pulls it back. Joey Dawson's finally there. Taps home. Ex-Celtic, that's the one. That's the one, Keeney. Ex-Celtic, ex-Scunthorpe. Like, this is the thing. You know, but McKeown, ex-Spennymoor. So we are managing to mix it up as well. Oh, good block. That Soulmate's body in the background. Death Cab from Cutie. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Matt, nice to great spot. I've got to turn down fairly quiet in my ears because basically if it's too loud, I'll start shouting and Mr. J will tell me off. And I'll probably sound like I'm shouting already, to be honest. So I have it kind of quite quiet in my lugs. Oh, hang on. Opposition on the attack. Not sure we like this. That's right. Keep him there, Cantrell. Not away by O'Malley. Here comes McKeown again. A lot down this left-hand side, isn't there? Evans coming down the left. McKeown comes back inside. Gotta do better. Goodger, I'm tired. My day started at 6:30 AM yesterday. Full day at work, drove to Dover, caught a ferry, drove to Bruges. Chocolate shopping for the youngest Goodger. Oh, Ricky Aguiar. Pick that one out. What a strike. That's a beauty. Thornton, McKeown. Look how much space Aguiar's got. And then hits it on the outside of the boot. Bends it past the keeper. Top corner. Yes, lads. That's a great goal. That's a lovely, lovely bit of football. think we're doing well. We're doing well, fellas. You just keep yourselves out there doing what you need to do. Look how, like, you can't see it. Look how aggressive Ntambwe is. He's just constantly angry, this lad. On the bench. I mean, we are going to have to bring him on at some point, but he just needs to chill his bones out a little bit. Things like they're doing better this season. Oh, much better, Goodger. Much better. We beat Peterborough Sports 6-1 in the last match. We beat Oxford City 2-0 in the opening game. We're 2-0 up against Buxton. We won all of our pre-season matches. At the moment, we're yet to lose in Season 3. We're yet to even drop a point. So yeah, things are going very, very well. Florin Lana, YouTube says, player from Romania, lower teams valued £25 million. This game is a disaster. I don't understand. Player from Romania, your lower teams are valued at 25 million quid. It depends on who it is, doesn't it? Oh, what a goal that is. Alright, go on then, Jeff King, have a bit of that. What were the board expectations for this season? Attempt to avoid relegation, Aaron. That's the expectations this year and last year as well. O'Malley's nodded it out only as far as King, but you're not going to expect him to take a shot from there. But he has. He has. Let's do a bit of encouragement at this point. O'Malley, lovely tackle. Oh, giving the ball away again. Ooh, okay. We need to be a little bit more sensible with our passes, don't we? But the question is, what do we do? How do we slow the pace down a little bit? Do you know what? Let's bring Gabby Large off. Let's put Ntambwe on. I'm not going to bring McKeown off just yet. I will bring him off later though. Bring Fenton off for Aguiar. So maybe should have brought him off for Virtue actually, to be honest. Play some medium teams, 70 to 80 million pound. It's not realistic. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not realistic because it's a video game, so it's not real. I don't know, Florin. Like, we're in the National League North, so we've still got some players who are on non-contracts. Here's Dawson. Pull it back for Fenton. Oh, go yourself. Go yourself. There we go. What a goal. What about this? It's the defenders that made that possible, isn't it? And then McKeown, great ball through for Dawson. What a strike. Go on, get Taylor Fountain on for McEwen now. Record transfer in Romania is £12 million this game. Many teams want £20 million. Yeah, I don't know, Florin. Like, just ultimately, that's the way of the team saying they don't want to sell the players. Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's always been the way. Transfer fees in real football are up. Like, nobody wants to, like, there's no such thing as a £120 million footballer. No one's valued at £120 million. That's like, that's the price that eventually we can replace him with. Like, if you want to spend 120 million quid on this player, that's the only way we will let this player go. Yeah? Is 120 million quid. Doesn't mean they're worth 120 million quid. 3 wins out of 3. This is looking weird. This feels uncomfortable. 3-1. Evening A15, welcome. Welcome. Big news from the mythical place. The mythical team are getting a new mythical stadium funded by a mythical council. Wow. There you go. It's easy to do it when you haven't got real money and the place doesn't really exist. But wow. That's huge news. Do you find sliders in the player team instructions feels wrong? What do you mean, total? They're in the wrong order. What are in the wrong order? The players. Hang on. My answer's probably no. My answer's probably no, and they're probably not. Probably don't realise it. But what do you mean? If I go to team instructions, what do you mean they're in the wrong order? More direct, standard, higher, less, like slower, wider, narrower. I don't understand. No, that they're the right order, surely. Tackling, ease off, default, hard. Yeah, default's the middle. That would make sense. Soft tackling, normal tackling, harder tackling. I think they're in the right order, I think, personally, but that's how I would read it. Some work left to right, some work right to left. Slightly logical order, can't recall which one, but he's right. Also, some of them are different. Oh, well, if some of them are different, then I can't be looking at every single one and go, that one's right, that one's wrong. I don't know. It's different from the last game. It's in a slightly different position. But I don't know. For me, I haven't noticed it's an issue. There's many other things that are issues with the game, but I haven't. That's not one of the things I have noticed as an issue personally. Oh, is it with player instructions? Oh, I don't use them. That could be it then. Yeah, I don't use player instructions. So if it's a player instruction thing, I've not come across it. And now several people start bursting into flames going, oh my God, I can't believe he doesn't do player instructions. No. Nah. Or opposition instructions. Or training. That's what assistant managers and coaches are for. That's not a me thing. My job is to stand and look pretty at on the sidelines. Must be an age thing. Player instructions can bugger off. Yeah, I'm with that, Keeney. Like I haven't got the faintest interest in player instructions. I can see their worth and their relevance, but for me, if you can't follow the tactic, like I'm not telling you to do something completely different. I want the team to do this, right? You should be able to do your own thing. With all the patches, will you be starting your journeyman in the new year? Maybe we'll see. We'll have to get a move on for this, to be honest, because we need to get this one finished first of all. There's still a few issues in the background, I believe, but yeah, I'll be looking to get the journeyman going as soon as we can, to be honest. But yeah, we can't just abandon this halfway through. I think we've got to finish this one first and then see where we go from there. So, but the good thing with the journeyman is it works in every single form. Hopefully as well with like the international management coming back in as well, that'll make the journeyman even better, because then we might be able to take like a national team for something at some point. What's the aim with this save? The aim with this save is Champions League with somebody. Whether it's here or not, I don't know, but that's what we'd like. Now, as I say, whether we're still at Darlington by the time we get to Champions League, who knows? Do we have a time span set for it? We probably should put a time span on it if we want to have a second save in this game cycle. So, I mean, then again, we're on season 3 already. So, if we said 20 seasons, then we're actually hurtling towards that already. You know? So 20 seasons is kind of like, what, 6 months, I suppose, maybe? If we do a season and a season in like a week and a bit, it's 20 weeks. So it's doable, but it's also, I guess we just wait and see, really, don't we? Player instructions: goalies save ball, defenders do defending, midfielders create, strikers score. Yeah, exactly, Keeney. Some people will try and overcomplicate football, but that's essentially what it is, isn't it? Can we get 4 out of 4? We're hosting Tamworth. Can we get 4 out of 4? God. It'd be dizzy heights if we could, wouldn't it? And we got the same team as well. Unchanged. This looks very scary. Darlington top of the league. 3 wins out of 3. Evening Rocket Dan, how are we? Things are going suspiciously well, Dan. Suspiciously well. The 4-2-3-1 is 4-2-3-1, and or as Lama calls it, a 4-2-1-2-1. So I'll take that. Aguiar, O'Malley, McKeown, Aguiar. Oh, just a bit too high for Dawson. Aguiar gets back in. Ooh. Was that Aguiar or was that McKeown? What a strike. Season every 3 weeks is doable. Oh, we'll get a season more than every 3 weeks. Dan, we pretty much get through a season in a week and a bit. Like, less than 2 weeks, I think, for a season. You got to think, the game's been out for 6 weeks. Ish. And we're already in season 3. Oh, defenders took a touch. Defender took a touch. O'Malley, just get rid of it. Like, what's O'Malley doing here? He just needs to leather it. Right, okay, they're players coming inside. Right, so we need to keep them outside then, I suppose. If it wasn't for transfer windows, seasons would be done a lot quicker. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Two streams for transfer window. You got to put that in as well. But then you could argue if we did all the player instructions and the training and stuff, I've given away a penalty. If we did all the training and player instructions, then that 2-week transfer window would have to be, the saves would take longer as well, wouldn't they? So it's a trade-off, really, isn't it? We're about to go 2-0 down. Oof. Okay. 2-0 down to Tamworth. Both fullbacks have made a mistake. It's a good penalty, mind. That's pretty decent. But we need to book our ideas up now, don't we? Thank you, Arsenal. More water. Absolutely more water. Right, Stefan Moles has got a hat-trick in 20 minutes. Wow. Okay. This is a problem. We're gonna have to do much better now, aren't we? Oh, there you go. Yeah, we've got a free kick. Right, that's fine. Right, I've tried to put their wingers inside rather than keep them outside. O'Malley with a hit, wins the corner. Comebacks on, everyone. Comebacks on. We could do with overreacting. We're already going wide. Let's... Do you know what? Keep it there. What do we do? Pass to space. I'm quite confused now, to be honest, because we've never actually been in this situation before. Your tactics OP, TJ, you need to change it. I know. This is backfired horrendously, hasn't it, Llama? I was talking a lot of smack right there. Going, look at me, I'm so great. I've won 3 matches. Now all of a sudden, relegation is on the horizon. This is exactly what I was hoping for. A bit of fight, a bit of drama. There's Gabby Large intercepting. Oh, he's giving it away. Well, one back. McKeown. Right, comeback's on. That'll do. Win the ball a bit higher up. Little layoff from Dawson. Then McKeown. Yeah, pick that one out. Nice. We've had 27% of the ball. Jesus. That's not good at all, is it? But we've still had 9 shots. They've had 6 and scored 3. Right. Okay. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? What can we change? So goalkeeper's very frustrated. Centre-back's frustrated. Gabby Large isn't having a great time. Let's put Ntambwe on. I have got options where I could maybe change this completely. I might change Contral to just a normal wing back, possibly, rather than coming inside. Let's see if that works. We've changed some lines as well. Exactly, yeah, we had 3 kickoffs. How we're at 27% possession? That's a good question, Keeney. A very good question. Keown goes down. No free kick, apparently. We could put a second striker on as well. Keown. Don't shoot from there. Led Tasso in on the follow. Appreciate that. Very kind. Should we? I mean, Aguiar's not having a great game now. He seems motivated, but I'll tell you what. Is it worth a look at? Right. Here's if I show you something, right? If I show you something. Where is it? Is it not there? Sneaky bastards. Genuinely. Oh. We had a system saved. Oh. Right. Bugger. Ooh. What do we... Okay. I don't know the exact ins and outs of it as to how it worked, so we're not trying the 3-4-3 just yet because it's somewhere else. So let's potentially move Ntambwe up to be a striker, Aguiar out to the right, move players up. Maybe we do that actually. Channel forward. You can go back inside. Let's try that. See if that works a bit more. We're giving up the middle though. O'Malley's on a 6-3. Thornton's on a 6-3. This is the thing. It's not like it's working well. This is the problem. Slovenia, welcome in. Good to see you over on YouTube. Yes, Kev. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pleasure to see you, sir. Got the ball on counter-attack. Dawson. 3-2. Comeback's definitely on now. McKeown again at the centre of everything. Great through ball. Dawson picks it up in the rain. Past the goalkeeper. Can we get another one? Encourage the players. What do we need now? Do we need another something? 10 minutes to go. Right, 10 minutes to go. Aguiar's not having a great time out wide. And Tambwe out there. Let's put now. O'Donnell not playing nicely this evening. Kev, we've been playing incredible, believe it or not. Genuinely, we've been incredible. We've won every single one of our matches so far until this match now, and we went 3-0 down in 20 minutes, which was very confusing for us. But we've pulled it back to 3-2. And there's got to be something in there. I think there's still a bit of time, I think. And Tambwe Virtue. And Tambwe. Dawson's not going to get there. McKeown, he's going to hit it too high. Yeah, if we drop points, we drop points, but it was a 20-minute blitz at the start of this game, which caught us very much off guard. And somehow, 29% possession. There you go. 3-2 defeat. First defeat of the season, everyone. It's time to rip the tactic up. It's time to start again. I'm glad 4-2-3-1 is not overpowered after all. I was wrong. I was wrong. Kev, who came into the chat during this match, we can blame him. Oh, wait, yeah, yeah. I mean, we could never blame you, Kev. We could never blame you. It's interesting though, because, as I say, I've got a 3-4-3 offline, and it's not saved apparently. It's not saved somewhere I can access it in my game, which is, I don't know whether that's a thing. In fact, let me just see if I can bring up a documents folder. Is it somewhere that I haven't found it? Who knows, to be honest? Who knows? No, something saved anywhere. Is a tactic saved to the cloud? No. No, I save everything locally. Because I don't go anywhere. All of my Football Manager is here. It's not. I don't put it on a laptop. I don't play it on a Steam Deck. So yeah. Maneuverability is not really high up on my list of things that I need for Football Manager. Although we did talk, actually, here's the thing. There's a little bit of a sneak preview coming up. Myself and United City FM and Llama, we recorded an episode of the FM show on Wednesday night. So what I said was, because I said I wasn't going to stream, Wednesday night because I had a conference to go to on Thursday. I was like, I'm not going to stay up late. I'm going to get some sleep. And then turned out I stayed up and recorded with Llama and the United City, and it was great. It was very good. We had some good conversations happening in there. Crazy Brait just in time to see you lose to the mighty Mariners. Also, hello. Yes, 3-0. 3-0 after 20 minutes was a hard pill to take, but we started to fight back. Yeah, that was a poor result, that one. But it happens. It happens. It's one of those. We'll bounce back from it. Any good youth prospects? Yeah, they're currently in the team. They're already in the team. I'm just going back to the youth team to see if there's anyone who can actually slot in, is also able to play, to rotate some players. Doesn't look like there is at the minute, sadly. Still got our loan filter on. Any recommendations from players who are listed for loan? They're all unavailable. Sorry, they're unattached, I should say, sorry. Dante Plunkett, we don't know anything about him yet. Well, we do. We know he's not very good. Actually, they say he might be good. But I'm not convinced. I mean, he's determined, that's good. His teamwork and work rate is good. Actually, do you know what? I'm potentially thinking again. Needs to be taught about an aerial presence. Fine. Susceptible to injuries. Fine. Needs to work on becoming more consistent. Obviously. Can use either foot. Potentially League 2 standard. I judge this guy too harshly. £600 a week? No chance. £600 a week wages on loan? Come on, Macclesfield. Don't be so silly. We're not going to do that. We're not doing £600 a week. Where do we go for our recruitment focus? Let's have a look here. So we want a wing back, ideally on loan. Let's also have a recruitment focus for a left wing back as well on loan. Oh, let's plunk it there. Excellent. Did Jesse Nelson depart? No, he didn't. He was there. He's still here. Right, let's see what the scouts come back with. Actually, where are the scouts? Let's have a look. Sorry, by the way, chat. This almost feels like I'm going into the game and doing some actual Football Manager. Feel free to distract me at any point. Feel free. Ask for queries that aren't. Where can I find reports from scouts now? Is this the thing? Assignments? No, it's not there. Shortlist, squad planner. Yeah, where's my scout reports? Like for when the scouts go looking. Have I got a novelty Christmas jumper? If so, what's on it? I've got two, Kev. I've got one that's got a proper novelty that's got like a fireplace and an additional Christmas stocking attached to it. So I'll wear that next week at some point. And then I've got another one which is kind of, I think it's just like red and white snow scene. But I might get another Christmas jumper possibly between now and the start of the festive period. So we'll see. We'll see what's left in the shops, to be honest, because I'm guessing they're going to be fairly popular at this time of the year, aren't they? What about yours, Kev? What's your novelty jumper? See, I feel bad that we're not signed Josh Carvalho, but he's not good enough for what we're trying to do. Like, it's good in terms of, like, you know, a feel good story, but yeah, not in terms of a signing story. For the question about Archie Baptiste earlier on, by the way, is he from Bolton? He's been at Spurs and Middlesbrough on our game, so that's where he's been. Contral apparently needs a bit of a rest at some point, but not today. He's playing against Merthyr. Everyone's just battening down the hatches and just going constantly. That's the way we work them. Actually, let's maybe give Tanwe a run out instead of Large. Rest the young in there. There isn't a scout report screen. Use the player database and toggle at the top for scouted players. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you for that, Magic Ped. What's the resting bug? All right, basically, if you right click on your players in the squad screen, I think, and then click rest for the cheating for rest, it basically treats it. You basically offer them out, and as if they're not wanted. So the players then get really upset. So yeah, apparently that's a bug. Even a musician, how are you, buddy? He's rest all the time, never had the bug. This is the thing with bugs though, Matt. Not everyone gets them. So I've not noticed any crashes, but apparently loads of people have experienced crashes. So I can't comment on crashes. Yeah. Some people think the game's a bug-riddled mess, but I've not experienced half of the stuff that has apparently been fixed. It's been sorted with a hot fix. Okay, good. That means less potentially. There won't be. There won't be. Oh, we're in blue and black, by the way, folks. We're a goal down. Oh, okay. We are imploding. Less complaining if you stay off X and Reddit. Oh, easy. Like, I'm not bothering with that sort of stuff. I was almost ready to mute the words FM26 on Twitter. So, get rid of it. I believe if it was you rested multiple players at the same time. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. Wasn't as explicit. I don't rest them, they can earn their bloody money. Exactly, Tuning. As I said earlier, like, if I'm resting them from playing football, what are they going to do? Overtime at B&Q? Nah. Not at all. And I don't go on Reddit because, you know, because why would you? Dawson straight at the goalkeeper. He's got to score that one. Let's do an encouragement. I spent a couple of hours on Reddit one random afternoon 2 years ago. I haven't gone back. Full of misery. Yeah, I don't. Like, from what I've seen of it, I don't think it's the sort of thing that I need to be looking at. Push up a bit more. Merthyr are pushing players forward. We need to be careful we don't concede again. Well, we'll push players forward then. That'll show them. That's how it works, right? Dawson drops Virtue and Tambwe. Oh, gives the ball out. No, he doesn't. Gets the cross back in. Dawson. McKeown. What a goal. Beautiful. What a cross that is from Ntambwe. Dawson brings it down. It's a little back heel. Stunning little back heel from Dawson there. Then McKeown goes, there you go. Let's just pop that in the roof of the net, shall we? That'll sort us out. Happy days. Let's try and praise Ntambwe because he's angry. I've praised him and he's still angry. Like, he's just, all he is, he's Roy Keane. This moves us back up to 4th at the minute. See, aggressive, like, he's got 18 for aggression. He's 17 years old. He hates everybody in the world. Just like, oh, let me at him. Like Scrappy Doo. Yeah, like it might be fine. It might work out really well, but I get the impression that he's just ready for a fight. Stick with him and that aggression could get to 20 once he matures. I hope so, Llama. Like, once he's had a couple of stints in prison, do you know what I mean? Then maybe we can get that ankle tag on him. That's what we're hoping for, right? Well, that was quite clever, wasn't it? Let the player run past, then dribble past him again, then score. Oh, good save. Right, so Lund's on a 6-6, not doing great. Virtue's on a 6-7. Contral's on a 6-4. Problem is, I don't really think we've got much that we can change per se. And we could put... We could make Virtue drop there. Lund could pop in for Smith. Do that. It maybe work, possibly. Hang on, I've got Smith and John in the wrong positions now. Yeah, let's try that, yeah. Maybe go route 1, so we go through the middle now. Make it a bit narrower. Yeah, let's go narrow now. We do a second striker on, possibly. That's what we're looking at. The thing is, I'm looking at changes in midfield, and Tambwe's starting to get a bit angry, so let's replace him with Nelson. All right, Nelson can go there. Dawson can go there. Smith can go there. That's tweaking, isn't it? That's probably tweaking and changing things. I don't know if that's... Oh, is it not? Did I not press the right button? I did. Good. Good challenge. Here's Virtue. Keown. O'Malley. Oh, giving it away. O'Malley, no. That's fine, over the top. Not a problem. I think we're going to end up with a draw here, to be honest. Jebaru, evening, buddy. How are we? 58 months. My word. My word. Appreciate it, my friend. Are you winning, or is that not the question like every night? Do you know what? We have been winning, Jebaru. That's the thing. We've literally been winning. We've been doing... We did 3 wins at the start of the season. And then, well, I mean, the last match, we went 3-0 down after 20 minutes. That was a bit of a comeback. We lost 3-2, and this one we've drawn 1-1. So, yeah, the tactic's now broken. So, can finally get rid of this bloody 4-2-3-1 nonsense, which is going to be good, because nobody wants to keep playing that, really. So, yeah, can't complain. 5 years since we had a call about a streaming setup. I know. It's mad, isn't it, to think that this is where we are. And I still don't know what I'm doing. This is the thing. I still haven't got a clue. Like, if something goes wrong, I don't know how to fix it. Still have to just shake my head and go, I don't know. At some point, someone will tell me I have to buy a new computer. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, fine. But I don't know when or why. I don't know. You can still get my PC. I think you probably can. I probably need to get rid of this. But actually, no, maybe you need to keep it. Maybe that's where my 343's gone. Yeah. We had actually here's the thing for you, Jebru. You'll like this. We were I was talking with Llama and United City the other night on a podcast, and then on a Patreon conversation with the podcast as well. And we spoke about the playoffs, and Llama and Kev were both very, very keen for a playoffs to return if and when draft mode returns. That's obviously the key thing, isn't it? Like, you know, draft mode's got to return first. But yeah, no, they were very, very, very keen to see such a thing. So yeah, you know, use my PC to go on the dark web. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I use it as well. Yeah, www.darkweb.com. Best website. I'm chatting with another streamer who just told me how much they missed the playoffs. Oh, look at that. Is that actually true, is it? Because if it is, then that's Something. Ooh, it feels like there's something in the air. Is it chemtrails? No, it's not. No, it's not. Everyone misses the big leagues. Yeah, Road to Legends. Everyone misses that. We missed days when TJ would win draft tournaments, just the once, of course. They messaged me 3 minutes ago. Nice. I like that. Stinger's still bitter about it, but more than likely. Aaron finds himself getting wound up every now and again as well, believe it or not. I'll tell you what, let's bring O'Malley off for Brooks. That might not be the right idea, but let's O'Malley rest up a little bit. He did give the ball away a couple of times. Part of me wants to drop Aguiar, but he's got an average of 8.08 at the minute. I feel like Fenton needs a run out, and he's going to start getting angry if I don't give him games. It's Marine. Where's Marine in the Enterprise North? Kleiman. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's put Fenton in for Aguiar. Just for that. Just simmed out the first season for a Diffuse. Oh, nice. I haven't done a Diffuse for years. It's a llama. It's a llama staple, that one. The Diffuse, isn't it? We owe Marine after what happened last time. Right, we're coming for you, Brit. We do like a tiki Diffuse. Yeah, for those people who are unaware, by the way, of what a Diffuse challenge is, that's one where you've got to sim a year and then you take the lowest ranked new promoted team in game. So, like, you've obviously got to go to the National League North or South, and then you pick one of the newly promoted sides to take over. And then, if I'm right in thinking as well, it's attribute masking, proper llama rules, hardcore. Is it a one clubber, the Diffuse? It is, isn't it? Oh, what a save by Cameron. Not for me, I usually get relegated and sacked. Yeah, you start again. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Start again until you complete it. It puts hairs on your chest, that save. Yeah, no such worries here. McKeown tackled. Well played, Ben Brooks. McKeown keeps going. See, the thing is, we don't want to tell him to not shoot because he scored some absolute belters, but sometimes he just needs to pick the right shot, doesn't he? Yeah. So has anyone actually completed the Diffuse challenge before then? Has anyone actually managed to do it? I see I've sorted out the kick clashes. Yeah, absolutely, Llama. Like, this is absolutely fine. There's no kick clash here at all. For those of you who are interested, we're wearing white and black, and Marine are also in the white and black. So, yeah, it's perfect. The socks are a different colour. That's the giveaway, everyone. Yeah. Jason, I find 80% of goals are the same. Go to the flanks and cut back. Yeah. It's just like in real football. Go on, pick that one out. Joey Dawson. What a strike. Ben Brooks with a cross. Defender, lazy header. Gabby Large knocks it down. Joey Dawson. Ping. There you go, Jason. Not necessarily a cutback, but it's definitely a goal. Best I've done, Salama says, take Bedford to the Premier League and win the League Cup. Pretty impressive, though. It's very impressive. Virtue with a free kick. Floats it. Morgan gets it away. As far as Large. Oh! Oh, my word. What a strike that is. The little wonder kid. The lad from Portugal. Pick this one out. He just waits and waits and waits. And then picks his moment. Oh, my word. What a strike. Gabby living it large. Increíble. Absolute. All of the bins. That was in a bin lorry. That's how good that was. Evening, Mad Scientist. How are you, my friend? Hope you're well. Happy middle of December to you, sir. Hope life's treating you well. Right, Marine are going to regret wearing their all-white kit now, aren't they? There's Fenton inside. Joey Dawson. Dawson, Large. Virtue. Fenton. 3-0. That's better, isn't it? Fenton does a little boogie. Nice cutback. Little tap in from Fenton. 3-0. Seen the bug where resting players and gets off and out on transfer. I have seen that, Mads. Yeah, I've seen it. I found it funny. Apparently they've fixed it now, but I did find it funny because people have used it as a bit of an in-game exploit. So I did laugh that it does that. Thornton launches it. Trial yellow card he's got. Oh, okay. That's interesting. We need to keep an eye on that then. Can't be having him get sent off. Uh-oh. Good cross. All right, okay, a bit Farland. Go at the back post. Can Virtue drop, do you reckon? It's a bit too real. This Binter Darlington away and got battered. Well, I mean, if we could keep this going, then that's great. From a personal point of view. Do you know what I mean? Mad Scientist, just watched the Loki Doki episode, which is excellent, awesome. You got him on. Thank you very much, Mad. Yeah, we love the fact we managed to get him on. He doesn't do many podcasts, does he? So when he was like, look, I'll come on, I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. I was very, very excited with that. And it was mint just getting him in there just to sort of see what he can do and, like, you know, being able to sort of talk about things. It's just fun. Just really, really fun. So, yeah, big fan of that. Big fan. And I'm glad that the episode's gone well and people have picked up on it and they've really enjoyed it. And, yeah. Yeah. He is a lovely fella. He's a lovely, lovely fella. You're right. Yeah, it was just great. It was just really, really good. And then we got the there's a Patreon with him as well, which I think is out Monday. we tend to stagger them, so like sometimes you don't always get the Patreon after the main episode. Just keep it fresh, freshen up a little bit. So yeah, I think Loki comes out on Monday. We had JM Thoughts was last week, and then the week before was Omega, Luke and Robbo. So, but yeah, we've just recorded with Llama and Kev on Wednesday, so we've got to record with them, sat waiting to go, which is again a really, really good one, talking about the art of storytelling. And then what else have we got? We've got our Christmas episode we're recording next week, so that's gonna be pretty good. And then we've got a quiz with the WFM show to record in between Christmas and New Year, so that'll come out as well. Yeah, so we've got some interesting stuff coming. Kevin says Loki's a great guy. He is absolutely brilliant, really, really good. And it was just interesting to hear his side, his stories and stuff, and like what he's noticed and where he's at with not just the game, but like the space and the community. And I think we've reached the point now where we're all a bit bored of listening to people talk about the game and their thoughts on it. And like, this has been a long 6 weeks. And going forward, the podcast can get back to being more fun. Talking about things that people care about. Rather than, oh, what do you think about this bug? Like, you know. The weirdest launch ever. Yeah, I guess it is. Like, it's because it's just not been very good as a launch, and we've kind of got to like reference it, and we've got to kind of like be okay, look, it's one of those things where it's happened and it's done and it's over now. Like, they're trying to make it better. There's no point going over the same ground anymore now. Now let's talk about things we want to talk about. Like, let's get some challenges going on, let's get some saves going on, let's see if we can bring some guests in who aren't just creators. If it's possible. But then again, you know, the people we ask who aren't creators, they're either not interested, they're too busy, or they haven't played the game yet because it's only 6 weeks old. And I think sometimes that can maybe get lost a little bit. It's a nice change of pace, listen to folk having fun instead of talking about bugs and missing features. I agree. I mean, we've tried to stay as positive as we can, but you know, there's obviously going to be occasional things where you can't hide around. When's Cherno coming on? Well, depends, innit? We've obviously, I've got him penciled in for FM Con. Griezmann to FM show. Here we go. Well, the Christmas period is happening. He's got the Christmas off, so it's possible. It's possible. We've been a little bit out of schedule for one or two records, so maybe we put Griezmann in there. Could be a way to do it. General Samba's an agent now, isn't he? He's Dubravka's agent, I believe. So that would actually be quite an interesting conversation. Not just the champ manager stuff, but actually the fact that he's now working in football would be really interesting. Right, do you know what? Brooks played pretty well there at left back, didn't he? Let's keep him in at left back. Virtue's tired, and it's a big game for him. So do we bring him out of midfield, or do we play him and then rest him for the next match? What's our next match after Scunthorpe? Spennymoor. So it's the derby, then Kings Lynn, Let's play him. Play him against Scunthorpe, and then we can rest him after that. Yeah, let's do it. We did 2 hours with someone outside the FM space, but plays FM on a Sunday. It was lovely. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, during the gap show of FM24 and then the non-25, we tried to get as many different people as we possibly could because we just had to keep getting content out rather than just like, so there's no game yet. You know, well, we'll see what happens at the end of the day. You know, there's going to be episodes that work, there's going to be episodes that don't work at the end of the day. That's just where we are really with content, to be honest. Oh, okay. 1-0 Scunny. Scunny in the rain. Everyone goes for the ball. Everyone. And then we still can't keep it out on the line. Can't press back in. Or positive maybe? I'll be honest, I think this is the longest I've gone actually without reverting back to nonsense. I hope we're not becoming one of those streamers who actually plays the game and starts taking an interest in it. Sure, I hope not. I hope not. That's not what we're here for, is it? If you could punch one celebrity, who would it be? Ooh. Oh, no, right, now this is a good question, Jebru, because there's not many celebrities I know. Yeah? So ultimately, what I've got to try and decide is, do I punch Robbie Williams or Michael Bublé? Essentially, they're the same person, right? I tell you what, if Robbie Williams is stood in front of Michael Bublé and I fucking twat him one, and then he knocks out Michael Bublé as well, is that fine? Michael Bublé is smug on 14, and he has no reason to be smug. All he does is sing covers, and his own stuff's not very good either. He's basically, he can almost out-smug Robbie Williams, and Robbie Williams is smug and talentless. So yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd probably like have a go at Robbie Williams, and hopefully it hurts Michael Bublé as well. There's something not right with Bublé. In it. Like he's just all kinds of false. He's just too fake. I mean, by definition, he can sing. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's fine. Not my taste personally. So, make of that. That's just one of the things. It's not a deal breaker. But it's just his face. I would happily punch his face and his personality. They've both been on the island. Oh, 100% they've been on the island. You better believe they've been on the island. Yeah. He seems like the kind of person who's been famous since he was very young, never had a normal life. Yeah. But yeah. just, it feels like he's the sort of person who's wanted to be famous. Like, that's been his thing. He's not necessarily been bothered what he's been famous for, but he's now famous, and that's all he's craved. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I sort of get where you come from, Llama, with it. He's been famous forever, because I think that's just been what he's trying to be. He's just tried to be famous. Robbie Williams' recent rapping mildly amusing. I mean, none of his rapping is anything other than terrible. He's an insult to white people rapping. Great ball. Fenton, oh, cut out. Is them going to get on the counter attack? No, it's not. McKeown's picked the ball up. Let's go for it, McKeown. McKeown pulls it back. Fenton. Virtue over the top. Oh, come on, we're getting there. We're getting there. Kev says, me and Michael are very close personal friends. I say personal friends. He fleetingly walked past me and shook my hand. See, again, like, just randomly shaking people's hands in the streets. It's weird behaviour. Did he choose the smug, or did the smug choose him? Either way. Either way. Do you know what I mean? If you've caught it, you've caught it. McKeown back inside. Oh, how's it stayed out? Just a bit of encouragement for them. Brooks can come off for O'Malley. Dawson for Nelson. I don't know if bringing Dawson off is the idea. London Virtue not playing very well. And tired. Actually, let me put Smith there. Virtue can go there. Do I move John higher again? Right. In possession, I want that. I don't know if out of possession I want something different. I'm tweaking. McKeown's knackered. Let's bring young Taylor on. Control. Large gives it away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof, good save. Michael Bublé using a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. Absolutely. That's it. Michael Bublé manages Paris Saint-Germain and plays 4-2-3-1 gegenpress and watches Wonder Kid videos. That's what he does. It's all he does, actually, as well. That's it. Bublé watches matches in 90 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Disgusting human being, isn't he? Ten minutes to go. Of course, we've changed our style, haven't we? So we need to change all the instructions again. Press. Lots of pressing. Track them on the inside. Counter press it. Right. Base save, scumming and Pulse's tactic. Yeah. He downloads tactics as well. He downloads tactics from Josh Daly. Bublé takes credit for managing someone else's team, but not as well. Michael Bublé uses instant result and goes on holiday. 1-0 defeat. Right, we moved down to 4th. Where's Scunthorpe? Where are they in the league? 6th. It's not a dreadful result, but never mind. Never mind. A tough match. Yeah. Well, it's going to be tough against a Phil Parkinson side. Michael Bublé uses the editor to change his player's rating. That's it. Yeah, Michael Bublé uses the in-game editor. There. Michael Bublé uses that player rest cheat. Paid one person for tactical advice. What was that? Did I miss something on that? Michael Bublé retweets out of context FM. Yeah. I mean, that's a blast from the past, Jebaru. That is a blast from the past. Someone was charging to help people in the FM community a while ago. Oh, honestly. Wow. Wow. And you know what? If anybody paid for it, it's their own fault. It's their own fault completely. What have you come back into? Just the usual stuff, Dan. We were working out which celebrity had punched in the face, and it was Michael Bublé and Robbie Williams at once. And now we're starting to think that if Michael Bublé was a Football Manager player, he'd be the worst type of player. We're now just obviously addressing all the things that he would do as a Football Manager player. And quite frankly, it's disgusting. Yeah. Here's the thought. Michael Bublé calls attributes stats. Oh, have you looked at all of all of these players' stats? Do you mean attributes? Yeah. TJ and his comedy mates whining about it and made a YouTube video. I know. Yeah, the original Venters. Bublé is an SI shill. He's not. Bublé wants to be on the list. Bublé wants to be on this. Bublé is the sort of person that would tweet out going if for example, say I post out, or here's something that SI sent me, Bublé is the one who would tweet back going, I wish I got one of those. Like, so, why? Like, what? I hate to be that guy, but what context would you get one? You know, Johnny 48 followers. Yeah. It's not a thing, is it? I didn't ask for it, but also, like, you know, think about it. Be smart. Michael Bublé follows Indy Kalia. Michael Bublé takes everything Fabrizio Romano says as gospel. Michael Bublé only has Premier League stats. Football didn't begin before then. Bublé prefers FIFA creator mode. Michael Bublé plays FM on a console. There you go. I've said it. He says it's just easier. Bublé thinks the World Cup draw was the best ever. Yeah. Bublé is a U-Tree suspect. Do you know what? Possibly. Whereas Console has not been around. He hasn't. No, he's been very quiet. Very quiet. Too quiet, some would say. Yeah. Where is he? Where the devil is he? Bublé came second in the FIFA Peace Award. Oh, that makes me feel dirty. This is the bit I want to be doing, isn't it? Right. Ed Baldwin out for 3 weeks. Okay, that's not too bad. What's Bublé plays on a mobile, someone else's Netflix account. Oh, horrible. Oh, that's a horror show, isn't it? Sounds dreadful. Sounds like a disgusting individual, Michael Bublé, doesn't he? Bublé plays e-football. Michael Bublé doesn't believe that Dennis went out and killed Coolio. He believes that Coolio died of natural causes. Yeah. Michael Bublé put that little thing on his Facebook profile photo after he had his COVID vaccine that had the little rainbow that just went, I've had my COVID vaccine. Michael Bublé stood outside and clapped for the NHS. Michael Bublé did his Joe Wicks every morning. Michael Bublé agrees with Trump and says that Zelensky should actually smarten up every now and again. Pop a suit on. Michael Bublé's words, not mine. Michael Bublé refers to everyone as guys. Michael Bublé makes sure that everyone on the Teams meeting knows that he's about to share his screen. I'm just going to share my screen, guys, yeah? So Michael Bublé does. MK Irish. FA Cup match. Right. Now, we don't want to lose the FA Cup match, do we? But also, we don't want everybody in the team to play. We could do a resting a couple of players. Well, everyone seems to be nice and fit again. They've had rest. That's the multiple fixture options. So, right, three days between Bublé insists he hosts the Zoom quiz. Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. What a prick. Oliver Calland. Now you've come through as very, very highly recommended, have you? Okay. One on loan by Curzon. Can we get him on loan then? No monthly wage? Oh, hello. Right, let's see if we can do that then, shall we? The scouts are saying he's good. See if we can bring him in. He plays all across the back four as well. That'll really help. Should we put Will Smith in there? Place of virtue. Or Lund probably needs a bit of a rest, doesn't he? Fenton can play there. Will Smith can play there instead of virtue. Aguilar can play just behind. Actually, let's play Campbell. Nelson up top. I feel like this is like a proper resting players moment. Like, we shouldn't really rest as many players as we probably are, but it also makes a little bit of sense. Right. Let's try it. We should theoretically have a good enough side. Theoretically. Bublé managing West Ham, so he can think about blowing himself. That's maybe it. That's maybe it. MK Irish. Here we go. Okay. Go make sure we win it. Cameron's in goal. We should really have put Pilar in goal, to be honest. We might bring him on in the second half. Milton Keynes Irish are at home. We're bringing a changed side. In the FA Cup qualifying rounds. Bublé wears the mask over his chin. Oh, leagues off the bar. Oh, keeper comes flying across there from Tambwe's header. Michael Bublé eats dry cereal. Do you reckon? He probably does. Michael Bublé puts oat milk on his cereal. Michael Bublé eats muesli. Or all bran. And one of those little Actimel yogurts. Brooks. Good cross. And Tambwe nodded wide. Cantral with a hit. Oh. And Tambwe to swing the corner in. Butler with a header. Fountain blocked. Brooks. Nodded away. There we go. That's going to say, don't let the team back in, Darlow. There's Taylor Fountain away. Cuts inside. Goes for the dink. Over the top. Did they say with the new patch will go live? I think it is live. Caldag. I mean, I don't know whether I'm on the Steam patch update or whether there's an actual update. I think there's an actual update, so I can download it again tonight. So I've only been away 2 days from like streaming, so feels like there's been an update every night. Fountain's free kick over the top. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This feels like it's going to be something we don't want, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Not away. Well cleared. Well cleared. Let's go a bit more positive, shall we? Maybe even encourage the lads. Go, come on, lads. And Tambwe's angry. Good. That's what we want. Get him angry. Half time. Right, we can still win this. Let's get into it. Let's bring Cameron off, actually. Pop Pele on. I know he's nervous, but look, you're a goalkeeper. You'll be fine. Right? Don't worry. Don't worry. Go and have some fun. No pressure on Pele. Try and calm him down a bit. Nice intercepted. Nelson. Fountain. Brooks. Campbell doesn't get there. Contraldo's off the bar. Ooh. That was flying. That was going with a bit of pace, wasn't it? Fountain. Nelson. Campbell blocked. Oh. Had the weirdest Liverpool save £500,000 transfer budget. Well, yeah, you should have £500,000 transfer budget. You're Liverpool spent £500 million in the summer. You shouldn't have too much extra to spend. Got sacked for requesting more. They went to Aston Villa and won the treble. There you go. That's good. Fountain's gone wide. No, we can't blame Michael Bublé for the code for FM26. That would be suggesting that he's actually done something for himself, and I don't think Michael Bublé does do anything for himself. I think he has other people do things for him. Virtue on, I reckon. Jesse Nelson's not managed to score yet. Oh, Fenton goes flying in there with a great tackle. Wins the ball back, though. Lees. Let's encourage the lads. Fountain. Nelson. Smith and Tambwe. Cuts it. Oh, it's gone back off the post. Getting there. We're getting there. Surely. What's everyone's favourite in a box of celebrations? That's a good question, musician. The answer is obvious, though. The answer is so obvious. And if anybody doesn't say the Malteser, then they're wrong. It's your second favourite. There can't be one better than that, unless are you thinking about is your favourite one the Twix, the Galaxy Caramel? It's not a bad one. It's not bad. Right. We have to bring some penalty takers on, I think. Has anybody got any penalty takers? There's I don't think we've got any. Great. We're going to be 0-0 with Milton Keynes Irish. Twix is one of the boring ones. No. You've done this all wrong. Twixes are great. Twixes are underrated. Me and Mrs. J had this conversation the other day, and we both agree Twix is underrated. As is the Mars bar. The humble Mars bar, I think, is underrated. What's the correct order? Let me get the things out. What is it? Celebrations, right? Celebrations, chocolates, right? What's in it? I'll do you the order, right? So hang on. I've got Snickers, Twix, Mars bar, Maltesers, Milky Way, Bounty, Galaxy Caramel. Right, Maltesers are top. Okay. Then it's I'll probably give you the Galaxy Caramel and then the Galaxy. Then it's the Twix. Then it's the... See, I like a Milky Way. Then it's the Milky Way. Nah, is it? Yeah, Milky Way, Mars bar, Snickers, Bounty. That's what I think is probably the order. But then again, I like them all. I actually, there's nothing in the box of celebrations I wouldn't eat. Bounty's the worst any selection. Probably. I feel bad for the Bounty. You know, getting just it gets a lot of hate. Yeah. But it can't help itself that it's got coconut in it, you know what I mean? Like, and coconut's fine, coconut's good. I'm alright with coconut, but again, I understand why some people hate it. Celebrations or Quality Street? Probably Celebrations, to be honest. There's more things in a Quality Street I wouldn't want. Like fruit creams. Ugh. But Quality Street gives you more toffee. So, you know, I'm a big fan of a toffee penny. I like that big toffee stick they've got. And then the little dram of like caramel one, that's quite good. Bounties are great. See, I'm with you, Fat Pigeon. You get left with a tub of if you get left with a little tub of bounties at the end. It's not a bad place to be, is it? Do you know what I mean? Which means you got, and usually if you've got bounties, then someone's left you your Snickers as well, and you're like, I've got Snickers as well, which again I'm very happy about. I like a Snickers, but as I say, I think the underrated one's the Mars bar. Milky Ways, by the way, everyone like Milky Ways are class. I like the Aldi ones as well, the little Dreams bars. Smash them all day. Like, yes. You bought a bag of Quality Street that were just the golden ones. K-pop Demon Hunter ones. See, what I wouldn't do, there's not one thing of Quality Street that I like enough of that I would just buy just that tub. Would I buy just a tub of Malteser thingy bibs? I'd just buy Maltesers. But I do like the Malteser bunny thing, though. I think what they've done there, that's good. They've gone about their business well with the Malteser bunny. Michael Bublé asks what your favourite celebration is, then eats them all himself. No, he doesn't, does he, though? That's the problem. Michael Bublé is the sort of person who like, I get the feeling Michael Bublé is lactose intolerant. Like, and I'm not saying that's, that, I'm not hating on anyone who's got a lactose intolerance. There's certainly a lot worse intolerances to have in the world than lactose, but I do feel as though he's intolerant of lactose. I just get that impression. I'm not entirely sure whether it's like I don't really know how I've come to that conclusion. That's what it is. Just like, he's probably lactose intolerant, I reckon. I'm not sure how I've managed to get to that point where I was like, yeah, that's it. That's the problem. You know what? Let's keep the two centre halves the same. I'll put O'Malley in at left back. Boo will have a nibble of one and put it back in the tub. Dirty rotter, isn't he? Aldi's own brand stuff is quite good in general. I get their apple and blackcurrant juice better than Robinson's. There you go. They've got some decent stuff. Yeah, they do have some decent stuff in there. Yeah. We can't pay you anything. Let's make you an important right back, shall we? I mean, the problem is, though, we can tell you you're an important right back, but you're not. You're not. Right, let's have a go. Let's put the full ones in there. You found a bug? Crawling around or an actual bug? What bug have you found? Done a season Oxford in the National League North this season. Oh, and then have they moved into the South? Hmm. That might be a bug, actually. Is that not something to do with the leagues? The league, though? I was going to say that's a league thing, isn't it? Oxlow, yeah. Yeah. Is it not something to do with how many teams they've got in the north and south? Like, I know it sounds really stupid, but when a team gets relegated from the National League, then it balances everything out, doesn't it? They try and balance it out. That's why like the National North makes no sense. Because you've got loads of teams from the south in there, but it's like, it all depends on who comes down. There you go. See? There's Dawson scoring. Look at TJ sound like he knows someone, like he knows something. Oh no, disrespectfully, Jebbery, make a scene, withdrawing your comments, tip something over. Fine, whatever. It's gonna have to be that way. Fine. I'm not happy about it though. McKeown drives on to Virtue. Oof. Get him a mapping room. To be honest, Jebru, I've done it with a trundle wheel before just to really prove a point. It's exhausting. I think you're fine. Gabby Large. Back to Contral. Toby Lees. Lund over the top. Fenton John. Oh, he looked for Dawson. It was a good cross. I played a game where I swapped between North and South 3 times in 5 years. Really? How bizarre. Oh, there's Fenton tapping home. It's 2-0 now. Keeper drops it. At least it wasn't mid-match. Yeah, that would be pretty good, wouldn't it? Just be like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're in the south now. Soz about that. That'd be punishment. Interesting to see the opposition using a diamond. I've not seen that being used so far this season. I'll continue. Appreciate the follow, by the way. I didn't spot that earlier, so apologies for that. If you are new, by the way, and you haven't dropped a follow already, please do so. Oh, Dawson. Almost. Yeah, pop yourself a follow. Especially if you're on YouTube as well, make sure you do the same thing. Give us a follow. Why not? Like the stream as well if you can do. And also, we've got the FM show out every single Thursday, which means yesterday there was an episode. Little American fella on yesterday. You might have heard of him, Zealand. He's going to do well in the Football Manager space, I reckon. So we had him on the stream yesterday. Numbers for that look very, very good. Very, very good indeed. So he's 6'2", not that little. I mean, from a distance he looks small. So in the screen, Jebru, you can't tell. You can't tell. Yeah. So check that out. Check the WFM show as well if you haven't already done so as well. All things women's football in Football Manager. And there was an episode of that out on Monday also, which was fantastic. So make sure you go and support Alice and Ank and Katie in our sibling podcast. Angus, I'm doing FM24 on the PS5. I took over East 5, drew first game, lost the next game. Went from 10th to 7th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 7th, back to 2nd, last day 5, became 5th. It's a lot of numbers there, isn't it? But well done, Angus. 5th in your final, so you finished the season in 5th, that's the main thing, yeah? Large, Fenton, pulls it back, defender just gets the ball there, intercepted there. Halfway through this week's WFM show, still need to catch up on this week's pod afterwards. Loads of time, musician. Don't you worry. Do what you need to do. Check the WFM show first. Make sure we give them a load of support. They're getting some good numbers. Because it's good content, that's why. O'Malley, McKeown tries to finish it himself, and there's a bit of a scramble in the middle there. And then then Patreon stuff is every Monday now, so you'll get extra episode on your Monday for Patreon. Then you'll get the early access on the Wednesday. So, seems to be the best way to balance it out, to be honest. We were going to put the Patreon stuff on like a Saturday or Sunday, but no one's really got time to watch or listen to anything on a Saturday or Sunday during the day. Everyone comes and hangs out on the stream on Saturday night. That's what we want, isn't it? So, get yourselves ready for tomorrow night's stream. That's going to be fun. In answer to the question, by the way, about how's partner application going, which came from Oxlow, still waiting. They said it'll be about 2 weeks, so I'm guessing by the end of the month, the end of the year now it'll be, we'll have an answer one way or the other. I suspect it'll probably be a no, first time I'm asking. It's technically second time I'm asking, because we asked 2 years ago, but I'm expecting a knockback, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, numbers have been really, really good the last 6 weeks. There's a couple of quiet days which we're now starting to work out, like Wednesdays seem to be quite difficult with football on. Fridays can sometimes be a little bit quieter, but Saturdays are really making up for it. But we appreciate everyone who's been in and stopped in and stayed and chatted and been part of the stream since FM26 has taken off. And because of that, that's why we can afford to make the application for partner, because the numbers have been good enough for us to do it. We've just got to wait and see. Twitch might want numbers again for another month, 2 months possibly. We'll see. It's cool to be able to have that conversation with them in the first place, to be like, oh, here's my numbers, they're good enough now, what do you think? Yeah, so we'll see. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Sideburns getting out. It will be nice to get it. Are we expecting it? Probably not. It'll be frustrating if we miss out, but it'll be whatever it's going to be. Oh, Large has gone away. Look at that. He's left everyone for dead. Great goal. Gabby Large again, showing his talent. Oof, away he goes. He's only 17, this lad. Promotion's happening, innit, Chris? I mean, this is the cut, but we are looking good, aren't we? Like 5-0 up. Rest some of these first teamers again now. Give some other lads some experience. Yeah, the players look like they know what they're doing now. Great, we've got some complacent lads on the bench. That's what we want, isn't it? Let's put Mortimer on for Dawson. And then let's put... put Ewan on for... There we go. Yeah, it's important he gets some minutes. So a couple of youngsters on, Ewan and McTiernan. And then we'll put... or we might put another striker on at some point. We'll see. I mean, Dawson's got 2 goals. We could bring him off, actually. Let's pop Jack Mortimer on, shall we? Give Roberto Darlos a run out. Big ball at the top. Here's Atom. Up and Atom. Deflected in. Blade Gherkin. What a name. Blade Gherkin. Nicky Hatton. Incredible. I mean, it is a deflection in, isn't it? So it's like, shouldn't really celebrate, but... you can see why they have. Oh, there we go. This is going to be 5-2, is it? Nope. Ewan intercepted. Maybe it is 5-2. Oh, nice, 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 nice. That was looking quite intricate for a second there, wasn't it? Corner coming in now. Get it away, lads. Defend the edge of the box. That's a good finish. I mean, they can celebrate their goals, that's fine. Oh, disallowed. Disallowed. Oh, you gotta be good. It's great. Great strike, but ruled out. Even Si, welcome in, buddy. How are you, my friend? Welcome, Mr. Maggio Raiders. Welcome to Darlington. Doing wins. 5-1 against MK Irish in the cup. The FA Cup. The FA Cup qualifying rounds, actually. And I've now got an award for, we've got an XG of over 5 for the first time. So how long's the game been out? 6 weeks. Yes, that's our second qualifying round of the FA Cup done. It was a replay, but we're in the next round of the Cup, so that's the important thing. In terms of league performances, we're at Rush Hall Olympic. That's fine. I'm comfortable with that. We've in terms of league performances, we're actually doing pretty decent as well, Wilsonia. Believe it or not. Well, we've slipped down to 9th, but we've got 2 games in hand, right? So those 6 points, and we will say 6 points, because if you have a look at what we've done, played 7, won 4, lost 1, drawn 1, lost 2, scored 17, conceded only 8. Yeah, look at that. So tonight we've won 6-1, won 3-1, lost 3-2, drawn, won, lost against Scunthorpe, sadly. And then, yeah, Macclesfield, Ratcliffe, Rushall, and Spennymoor left in this in September. Hoping for the playoffs. I hope so. Heretic. The board just want us to avoid relegation, so fingers crossed. That's what we're hoping for. Scout probably has to see what it says because the media are linking us with him, so maybe we know, maybe he's good, maybe he's not, we don't know. How was the stream anyway, Si? How was it? Was it good? Are we still at Portsmouth? Have we managed to win the league yet? Was that Callard's been accepted? Calland loan has been accepted. Right, this guy looks like he might be handy because he can play all across the back line. The scouts say he's going to be good. We're going to get him in for loan, potentially. Fingers crossed. 20 years old. Eternal playoffs. Oh. Sigh. Don't worry. The playoffs are the fun way, though. That's the best thing. I should say as well, by the way, my lot, if you're not following Si already, then you really should be. But of course, you probably already are. Because, you know, Si comes around a lot. We go a lot to Si. So, and obviously, if you follow the FM show, then you'll know Si anyway. So, there we go. I reckon we've got, what time we're on? 10 to, quarter to? I reckon we've got time for one more game. Let's get the Macclesfield game done, shall we? That's it's not a sentence that's been said that often, is it? Really? I tell you what, let's get the Macclesfield game done. And then we're all right. How's things looking for Darlow? Pretty decent, to be honest, Si. We've started to get some wins. We've started to make a bit of progress. We're starting to look better. I hate the fact that we look better in a 4-2-3-1. Hate that. But sometimes needs must, isn't it? And that's what we've done. Good show with Zealand, who's the next guest, are still confidential. None of them are confidential, to be honest. We've got, who's up next? Is it Bassy Boy next, Si? And then it's, excuse me, it's Llama and the United City FM. And then it's our Christmas show. Oh, actually, no, maybe Llama and United City is during the Christmas period. Christmas and New Year period, possibly. We're recording our Christmas show next week. So we've got that to do. But we've got Llama and Kev already done. We've got Patreon episodes done. We're going to do a Christmas quiz with the WFM show. Record that between Christmas. We did try and get some Christmas time off, but it's not quite worked fully the way we hoped it would. So, yeah, there might be some recording during the festive period, which is what it is, but it would have been nice to have had a full bit of time off. Recharge the batteries. I mean, we'll still be streaming, obviously. I say we'll still be streaming. I'll probably still be streaming. I don't know whether Si is or not, but yeah, it would have been nice to have been able to take a bit of time off the podcast, just have a week or so, but we're just yeah. We'll still be charging through. I mean, we've done 2 years pretty much solid. So, what's another week gonna make a difference, eh? Bassy Boy Stadium work was incredible. I had a nice chat with him as well about wheelchair access and depicting that accurately in stadiums. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the Bassy Boy chat, so I'm very much looking forward to watching it myself, to be honest. Evening, Thomas. How are we, buddy? Welcome in. Over the top. It's just on one of his streams. Yeah. I mean, he's doing some great work. He's doing some very, very good work. And lots of people seem to be picking up on it, and like they're big fans of it. So, as I say, I'll be interested to have a watch back and listen as an audience member this time. Oh, there's Dawson. Finish it. What save we're doing? We're doing Darlington save at the minute, Thomas. Now, whether it stays a Darlington save, whether it's a Darlington save forever, we don't know. It will be Darlington until the next club comes calling. Ideally, we'd like to get to a Champions League at some point. Who that's with, whether that even happens or not, we don't know. But we will see. We'll see. This is season 3 with Darlington. We've not even got out of the National North yet, so the idea of Champions League is a long, long way from where we are right now. Like, I don't know if it's possible to do a one-club save at the minute. I don't know if I'm able to do a one-club save. Good ball through. There's Fenton. Cuts it back. It's 2. Joey Dawson. One of those non-moving journeyman saves. Maybe. What's the strangest save idea you've done? Indonesia. I think probably musician was the one. Indonesia. But weirdly, it's class, and our community loved it. So we will go back to Indonesia at some point. So ex-Celtic forward Joey Dawson banging another couple of goals. Ex-Sunderland goalkeeper Daniel Cameron. Ex-Middlesbrough and Tottenham centre-half Alfie Baptiste? I think it is it? Ex-Spennymoor Callum McKeown over here. On the wing. Young wonder kid of sorts. Portuguese sensation Gabi Lage on right midfield. Homegrown. Plunkett, good cross in. Oh, we've looked at Plunkett as well. He looks handy. It's a great cross, by the way. Leighton Brown with a header. Let's keep our eyes on Plunkett. Because we do need a bit of cover at left back. That's a great cross. And ironically, our left back O'Malley there doesn't go for the header. There's O'Malley, great ball. There's McKeown. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, Gabby, you've got to finish that. Should have been 3, shouldn't it? Should have been. Good header. Dawson. McKeown. Dawson over the top. Half time. 2-1 up. Not a bad first half, must admit. Gabby Large 6-4. So we could put Aguiar out on the right. We could. Fenton's playing pretty well behind the striker, so I wouldn't want to move him out just yet. Maybe we bring Aguiar on the second half. Give Gabby a little bit of a rest. About what, 50 minutes or something? Bring him off, rest his legs up. O'Malley down the line. There's McKeown. Oh, I thought he was going to get away. Chat about Mo Salah. I'm going to do the Alan Partridge shrug. So. You know what? Fenton's now starting a tyre, 7.7. I might put Ewan in there. I know Aguiar's out wide and we should really put him there, but... Oh dear. Right. Wasn't expecting that. That's 2-2 now. And we were 2-0 up. Let's plunk it again with a cross. Elliott's done brilliantly there to get that header as well. Jesus, there's some decent players in Macclesfield, isn't there? I think Dawson's struggling against 3 centre-backs. Or 5 defenders, really. It's 3-2, isn't it? It's 3-2. Jesus. They've just turned the screw. Right. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. Right, we can fix this. That's fine. Right. Let's have a look. Right. So maybe we bring Jesse on. Him up top. Target forward. Okay. Let's bring Brooks on for O'Malley. Let's go long ball. Aguiar inside. Just for now. And then let's go positive mentality. And then let's also move all the lines up. Oops. This as well. Let's try that. See how it works. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This isn't quite what I was expecting. This is 2-0 up, 4-2 down. Whoops. Right, okay. Macclesfield knew what they were doing, didn't they? They definitely did. They've gone up to second. Where have we gone down to? 13th. To be fair, it's fine. We've obviously deserved it. They've switched something up. I was busy talking and I wasn't really watching. And they switched something up and then they've been very, very effective. It's 5. Wow. My word. My word. This guy's had a right day. Leighton Brown has been superb. As McKeown somehow gets through. Oh, our shooting's just off. Check the team's pockets for betting slips. I know. I think so. I think there's talk we're going to be bought out by the Brighton owner at this point. It's a turnaround and then some, isn't it? I mean, their fans are going to be delighted, but it's embarrassing for us. This has not been the close defeat that we've had with other games. So, what is this, our 3rd defeat of the season, I think? Definitely the worst one. Olaf and Jana down the line. Whoa. We're just getting absolutely thumped. Absolutely thumped here. I don't really think it matters what we're doing now. This is... What's happened? What has happened? I mean, I know there's... It might even be more. It might even be more in that. It may be more now. Oh, yeah, well, we can head the ball, can we? Okay. Good. God, I would 6-2 to be us. This is not good enough, lads. It's fine. It's just one match, Heretic. It's not the end of the world. Oh, nice finish. Music's a perfect choice. Yeah. Demiurga, welcome and appreciate the follow. It's a great finish from Jesse Nelson. And 6-3 is a great result for the neutrals. What a game. What a match. I'm flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. That was... that was just one of those games, wasn't it? 2-0 up, 6-2 down. Wow. Wow. Just gonna shake my head with that one. There's nothing I can say really. You're suggesting that their goalkeeper was poor for our final goal. Really, Heretic? Right, that's that was something, wasn't it? Leighton Brown. What do we know about Leighton Brown now? I haven't seen him. We know he's out of contract. He scored 9 goals in 10 games, and he's a non-contract forward. He's 20 years old. I mean, he looked very, very good, didn't he? So he's only 5'10". He was jumping all over the place. Or was it Danny Elliott that was bringing the ball down? He wants to leave. We can't afford him. He's got 9 goals in 10 games as well. And then Dante Plunkett. Oh, they wanted 600 quid for him, wasn't it? That was the problem. And we tried to put him in. 600 quid, no chance. Important first team player. That was quite the performance. Yeah, fair enough. Big defeat. That means we don't move up the table like I was hoping. Which, I mean, I should be used to that, shouldn't I? 13th now. That's a disappointing way to end the stream, isn't it? With a big time defeat. But it makes sense. Given the fact we start with wins, it makes sense to come crashing back to earth. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels better, right? I think we all know where we are now with life. We don't feel as though, the game's, cheating and we're not overpowered and all that sort of stuff. So surely now it feels better, right? It feels more natural. Don't have to be looking over our shoulder a lot, being like, are we still winning? This is weird. Let's come back tomorrow. Let's do it all again tomorrow. 9 o'clock-ish, I reckon. Probably sounds like a good idea. We'll do that because this has been fun. We'll come back. We'll do more. I'm looking around and I guess we're off to see Ank again. So not because there's not much else on, but because we recognise them. So, right, let's do that. Let's go. Are the results bad since the update? No, not at all. Not at all. The results are bad because, well, Scunthorpe was tricky. Tamworth was bizarre. And Macclesfield, incredibly bizarre. But everything else is a win, so it's nothing to do with the update at all. Take care of yourselves, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.